Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel for another video. So here's a question. Are you telling the right story with your photos? Well, most photographers obsess over focal length, 35, 50, 85, oh my. But what if I told you that that's just scratching the surface? Because lenses, they're not just tools, they're also storytellers. And today, I'm going to tell you how your lens choice can completely flip the script on the story that you're trying to tell. Okay, so let's talk lenses. And no, this isn't going to be another boring which lens should you buy first video. God, because if you ask that question on the internet, you're going to get about 7,000 different answers. Half of which are going to involve someone yelling at you for not already owning a 50mm. Spoiler alert, there's no magic lens. But there is magic in understanding how lenses change the way that your audience feels about your photos. So let's start with wide-angle lenses. Something like a 14mm up to a 24mm. The stuff that vloggers practically glue to their cameras. Wide lenses are like your loud, extroverted friend at the party. They exaggerate everything. Want to make a small room look massive? Boom. Want to add energy and chaos to a scene? Wide angle. But here's the catch. Wide angles, they can distort reality. Get too close to someone's face and congratulations, you just turn your best friend into a Picasso painting. Now that's great if you're shooting something dramatic or gritty. Not so great if you're trying to take a nice, flattering portrait. That's what the so-called normal lenses are for. 35mm, the 50mm. These are the chill, reliable ones. The best friend that you can call to help you move a couch. That kind of lens. They see the world pretty close to how our eyes do, which is why the 50mm is called the nifty 50. But let's be real. If you buy one, you'll either never take it off your camera, or it's going to live in your bag like gym clothes that you swear that one day you're going to use. Now these normal lenses are fantastic for storytelling because they don't scream at you. They just exist. They let your subject breathe without the drama of distortion or compression. It's perfect for street photography. Also for portraits or just documenting life as it is. Now on the other end of the spectrum is telephoto. 85mm, 135mm, 200mm and up. Now these lenses, they compress the scene, pulling the background closer, isolating your subject. It's like nature's spotlight. You ever wonder why pro portrait photographers drool over the 85mm? Well, it's because it makes people look good, like really good. Flattering proportions, creamy bokeh, and that separation that screams, hey, pay attention to this person. But telephoto lenses also change the emotion. Instead of being in chaos, well, you're observing from a distance. It's less about being part of the moment and more about capturing it, like a cinematic observer. Which is why, you're gonna see filmmakers whipping out those long lenses for all those moody, dramatic shots. Also, they're great for photographing your neighbor's barbecue without looking creepy. Actually, scratch that. It's still creepy. Don't do that. Now, lens choice isn't just technical. It's emotional. It's psychological. You're not just framing a subject, you're framing how the viewer feels about the subject. So instead of asking what's the best lens, the better question is what story am I trying to tell? Anyway, drop me a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Is there less to this? Are lenses just a tool? Curious to know what you think. Remember, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell to be notified of all future videos. Also, visit my website, jeff-gresham.com, to pick up my Lightroom presets pack, as well as my upcoming photo prints. And until next time, get out and shoot. And don't think about sharpness or how fast your lens is. Think about the story, because your lens is the narrator of your photo. Remember that, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.